let's keep it moving here. Next up is I think a new submitter. So I got a song with this one, but the artist is called AWOL, and they got some notes here. Does anybody want to do me a favor and just read AWOL's notes real quick while I
I
cue this up?
recorded this earlier. I recorded this earlier this year, and I've learned a lot since then. I always intended to re-record it, and would love some feedback to help improve it. I think my biggest problem is rhythm, but I hopefully have improved.
Oh, that could be a big issue. If you ain't got rhythm.
Need some rhythm. All right. This is. Is this AWOL? Wait, what's okay? Hold up. Going AWOL. I think it's called Going AWOL. I'll have to find out.
Going AWOL.
Oh, yeah.
Yo. You don't have to charge into me. You'll get blocked. Because I'm AWOL.
Background going crazy.
Here we go.
Excuse all the yapping. An engineer who was rapping. Rapped you in my class. That design pattern's adapting. Put me on your team, not the lead, I'm the captain. Swipe and tech, disappear, go ahead and call me napkin. Gave you my virus, we share more DNA than brothers. I'm living in the cloud, it's as if I always hover. Azure just replaced green as my favorite color. Got so many servers, you should see how many butlers. Illest social network, villain neural network when I'm spitting. King, extrovert, a fellow nerds, my style never bit. With ChatGPT, you lack the bars that I've written. But you try so hard that we can say you're overfitting. Fruitful careers at larger and larger companies, full of RSUs like alphabets without their T's. IPOs, acquisitions, climbed to more senior positions. Going AWOL, that is my mission. 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 Being AWOL is my constant condition. I wrote a solution without a problem statement. Stand on you like a landing while you stare in amazement. My ideas are bottoms up like
Dice at? There's a lot of IT wrap up in
Bring
here.
you off to my hospital because I have no patience. Serve ads in every city, been through the nitty gritty. I'm a cross between Donald News, Carl Sagan, and P. Diddy. I know you can't stand my face and link cause I ain't pretty. It's cause the words coming out my mouth make your ideas look shitty. Unleash the beast and I laugh at your taunt. Approach me with a gun or do whatever you want. I'll run behind you and take your piece, call that on. Blast you with your own 9 with a kill dash in front. Don't need linear algebra to cross the matrix. I'll smack you with gorillas, take you back to basics. My worm's replicating through your system, it's so contagious. No idea what my rhymes mean, like numbers that are baseless. Going AWOL, that is my mission. Going AWOL, that is my mission. Going AWOL, that is my mission. Being AWOL is my constant condition. Even with Golden Gate, my swagger you can't replicate. Like Weezy said, mine's so sharp I self-decapitate. I'll retire you like functions that I deprecate. Got your number like the credit cards that I extrapolate. No refactor possible, you must need a rewrite. DOS your hosts until your ass is out of sight. Buffer overflow, but it won't appease my appetite. Like Dracula, I can kill you with just one bite. You ain't never sinned, network disconnect. Kick your table in the leg and drop its equal inject. O of N cubed when you try to break down my dialect. You only debug when I squash you like an insect. Never switch me up, I can cover any cases. Review your mouse code, my fist on your curly braces. I'm number 4 when it's bit shifted right 2 places. And what I say goes, so it's tabs over spaces. Going AWOL, that is my mission. Going AWOL, that is my mission. Going AWOL, that is my mission. Being AWOL is my constant condition.
Shout out AWOL with Going AWOL. Oh my God. Finally, some hardcore, nerdcore, like, you know, straight IT. But have you ever heard nerd? Now, look, I don't want to.
He said, what? DOS your station? I was like, okay.
Yeah. So, like, there's a whole nerdcore genre. Like,
it's step on a bug. Like,
I don't want to. I don't want to install AWOL. Like, I don't know if he's aiming for nerdcore, but like, if you're gonna have that much like IT, right, you guys don't even understand because you don't work in IT. If Dice was here,
I
there
know.
was
That should be
so
going
many-
crazy right now.
there were so many IT bars in there. I got to shout out AWOL for the numbers or baseless line. That was pretty dope. Yeah. Shit. So that was like different, right? I'm curious to hear your guys' reactions first.
Let me talk you through my thought process on this.
Yeah.
So my first thought was, this guy looks like Sal Vulcano, but like
All right.
slightly slimmed down a bit. Then I was like, this is trash. And then I started listening to the lyrics instead of the way he was like performing it, because the delivery was a little lackluster, but the lyrics were very nerdy, and I've never heard of nerdcore before, but I'm into it.
Yeah. So the beat threw me. So what happened? The beat threw me off. Then he starts rapping, and I'm listening to his tone without listening to his words, and I'm like, "Oh, this is garbage." Then I recognize, okay, he's saying some stuff that obviously I don't know about, but he's making sense. Okay, I get past that. Then the hook comes in. I'm like, "Oh shit, the hook has potential. Like it's a catchy ass hook." So I didn't hate it. I want to hear the hook again, like the way. Hey, yeah, that shit was. All right, that's enough of my review. I liked it
I
enough.
feel like I got to know him. I now know that AWOL's favorite color is green, and he's a mixture between Reagan and P. Diddy. I think that's what he said.
That man was capping though, right? I mean, a mixture of P. Diddy. Is that a
Reagan? I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I feel like I got, his favorite color is green though, so I know that. Yeah, a lot of stuff I did not understand because I'm not in tech, but I did catch that DOS line.
Mm-hmm.
Once it got to there, I was like, okay, he's talking about IT stuff.
DDoS, yeah.
I mean, as far as your concerns with rhythm, like you obviously know how to keep a tempo. It's just kind of I've been using this word kind of throughout the stream. That what is it, cookie cutter, kind of sense. That's what I was getting from this. So maybe kind of try to expand your syllable count.
Also work on delivery.
That too.
Yeah.
I like how I wasn't the only one who, like, the first minute or so was like, this is trash, and then started listening to the lyrics.
Is AWOL in the chat?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
It's on AWOL.
Oh, yeah, right.
Regardless, let us know where you're from.
Swerve.
Let us know where you're from. How long you've been making music? What your goals with music are? Are you high right now? Do you ever get nervous?
Bars.
Yeah, so like I was saying, guys, there's I want to shout out AWOL for some things. Like the Cloud Azure scheme was like an IT scheme. The solution problem statement was the dope line. He said linear algebra and something about a matrix. Matrix being a concept in linear algebra, which I think I remember correctly from high school. I don't know if you guys remember anything about that. Numbers and baseless is like base 16. Never mind. Fuck it. It's IT stuff. I'm not even gonna get into it.
No. Keep going. No, you good.
You're good.
Well, you guys know how we count to 10, and it goes 0 through 9, and then it turns over. Well, in computers, computers don't actually count like that. They only count to 2. It goes 0, 1, and then the next digit is a 1.
Okay.
And so that's called base 2 numbering.
Oh,
and then there's base 8 and base 16. There's another concept in computers where you count to 9, and then you also have A, B, C, D, E, and F, and it's 16. So when he's talking about some numbers being I don't know what the line was exactly, but he said something about I think it was numbers being meaningless and baseless. So from an IT perspective, it was kind of got my IT lyrical interest was piqued.
So he's speaking in zeros and ones. Is that what you're saying?
He's close to it. He probably could if he wanted to. I think the man could. I think he could.
Is it the thing where
what is the name for that again?
Base look up base 10 numbering or base 2 numbering.
Is it the thing where 2 1s equals 2 and then 3 1s equals 2?
If you see
binary.
2 1s is a 3, 4 1s is a 15. And then 1 0 0 0 0 is a 16, I think. think I got that.
Yeah, I did programming at school, so I kind of remember, but like off the lessons, I was asleep. So,
But yeah, for somebody who appreciates IT bars, shout out AWOL for a bunch of cool IT bars. He hit a good run at 238. He had like a nice little he picked up the rhythm and had a few rhymes. Although for the most part, I do agree with like what everybody in the chat and the panel's been saying. I think with time, you get that confidence, that rhythm will continue to grow, and man, come back around.
also, I love the low quality green screen music videos. I don't know what it is about them. They just
I like the part where he just turned around and was looking back at the wall for like,
yeah, I thought the
10
video
seconds. I was like, what is he doing?
He's well invested into it, man. That's gotta be. I wanna have a track with AWOL and Ray, and they just teach me how to program.
Yeah,
programming.
In the reference tracks, like
It's gonna be called an EP. It's gonna be an EP called How to Program 101.
Like 101.
How to program 101.
Shout out AWOL. Thank you for the submission. Please submit again. Please be active on the Discord.
Is this his first submission?
I think so.
Yeah, he joined today.
Well, hey, welcome to the White Collar family, brother.
Yeah. Shout out AWOL.